How is it going, Database? There's no data here, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Assassin. Last week we got a summer event, which was pretty cool, but it seems like there is yet another update in Assassin, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, it kind of just came out of the blue, and this is a pretty big one, guys. It is a bit of a game changer, guys, so yeah, we are going to go through this update and see what it has to offer. So first and foremost, guys, there is a brand new map right here. As you can see, there is a brand new map called the Warehouse version 2. So the Warehouse was a very old Assassin map. In fact, so old that I have personally never played in the old Warehouse just because of how old it is. But yeah, the Warehouse was a very old Assassin map, and it seems to have returned in Assassin with a brand new remastered version of the Warehouse. So it is pretty cool that we are going to be able to try out that map, because again, I've never actually played in that map before, and yeah, we are going to see what it is all about. I also noticed that Prism once again changed the token prizes when it comes to missions. I remember before this update you would get 100 tokens for completing this mission. Now you only get 75. And I think for win 3 rounds of Classic, I think you would only get 100. And now you get 125. So he buffed some of the prizes and nerfed some of the other ones. So yeah, there is a brand new map, which we should see it at some point during this episode. So when it comes up, I will show that map to you guys. Seems like a really cool map. I do want to check it out for myself because again, I've never played in the Warehouse. So it's going to be pretty cool to go back to that, even though I wasn't ever there in the first place. But you know what? That's beside the point. But guys, there is another huge part to this update. If you go to the Elite case, you will see that there is a brand new Mythic. That is right, guys. There is a brand new Mythic called the Beam Core. Following knives are completely unobtainable, and from here on out will start going up in the future. Wind Elemental, Earth Elemental, Water Elemental, and Fire Elemental. All of those mythics are now completely unobtainable, and now they're just going to start going up in the future because you can't get them. They are now limited, so they're going to start going up in value. A lot of people did already kind of see this coming. You know, it's been a good 2 years with these elementals. These came out in May of 2017. It has been a very long time. It's been a good run, but I believe that it is time for those elementals to be completely unobtainable. If you go into the crafting, you will see that you can no longer craft those elementals, which rest in peace. You can't really craft these anymore. You can't unbox them anymore. They're going to start becoming very rare and very high in value. So yeah, the Wind Elemental is removed along with the other elementals, but there is a brand new Mythic, and it seems like I'm going to be trading for it. 10 exotics does seem pretty fair, so is he going to accept this trade? There we go. He just accepted the trade, so there we go. We just got the brand new Mythic. And yeah, there we go, guys. We just got the brand new Mythic. Again, I traded 10 exotics. That does seem pretty fair. I think Onyx is still technically worth 15, but I feel like that's a little bit overpriced. I don't get why Onyx is still worth 15 exotics. Like, it's a Mythic in the Elite case. It's really not that hard to get. But yeah, I just traded 10 tier 1 exotics because, yeah, I have a bunch of tier 1 exotics. So, you know, might as well get rid of some of them because I have so many. So yeah, guys, in this video, we're going to try out this brand new Beam Core Mythic. We are going to try it out in battle, and of course, we are going to talk about its current and future value. If you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. Helps out a whole lot. And comment down below Beam Core. Also guys, if you're new, be sure to subscribe because once we hit 90,000 subscribers, we are going to give away a free glorious axe. That is right guys, a free glorious axe. Be sure to subscribe so that you are notified about that. Anyway, yeah guys, let's hop into a round and let us try out this brand new mythic in battle. Hopefully we get the new map very soon, but it doesn't seem like it's appearing quite yet. Alright, so here it is guys, the brand new Beam Core mythic that you can get in the elite case. Now first of all, this knife is very fitting on me just because of the color. Okay, I just died from that zombie, but that's okay because it's infection anyway. So yeah, this knife is very fitting of my color because, you know, I am purple. And this is pretty much the exact shade of purple, which is awesome. And yeah, this is a very cool knife overall. You can see there's a purple gem at the bottom, and there's also one at the top. And then there's a little bit of a beam going between the two. So that is pretty cool. Something you'll notice pretty early is that the beam core is actually glitched at the moment because you can see there's a beam here, but you can also see that the beam is still on your side. So that usually stays there during the lobby. Usually the knife will be on your side, and it seems like the beam is still kind of there, which is kind of weird, but yeah. This is a pretty cool knife overall. It is very cool to have another mythic with its own effect. I believe this is the first ever elite case mythic to have that sort of effect. You know, obviously we have a Wrath in the Heroic case, but that's in the Heroic case. But we've never had a mythic in the elite case with an effect of its own. So it's pretty cool to sort of see that. I guess the effect would be this sort of beam. That's really all it could really be. But yeah, I have the magic effect equipped and it doesn't show that effect at all whatsoever. So yeah, I believe the beam is sort of the effect for this knife. So yeah, pretty cool knife overall. My favorite part is definitely the color. The color is very fitting. I like the shape of the knife. I think it is a very good mythic. In the future, I'm kind of hoping that there will be some crafting recipes involving the beam core. Because, you know, the wind elemental, there was a lot of crafting recipes with the wind elemental and they're all removed. So it would be nice if we could get some replacement crafting recipes. Hopefully they involve the beam core because so far, you know, the beam core does not have any use for crafting. It's kind of just a brand new knife, but you know, if it doesn't have any use for crafting, then it's kind of going to drop in demand. And you know, the other elite case mythics do have their own use. You know, the spider you can get Fang, and with the Onyx you can get Dark Age, and then the Dark Age you can use to get Runic Blade. So yeah, hopefully there are some new crafting recipes involving the beam core. That would be very cool. Anyway, here it is guys, the brand new warehouse map. This is super cool, ladies and gentlemen. So I have a mission to win on this map, but I do kind of want to explore. Can you all stop going after me? It's really uncomfortable. Let's try to explore this map a little bit. Yeah, this is a really cool map. So as you can see, there are some boxes and stuff, so that is super cool. So here there are just some more boxes. So I can imagine a lot of people hiding, you know, in the boxes. I could definitely envision that happening. This sort of seems like a little hiding spot. I don't know. That sort of seems like a hiding spot. Let's go over here. And it seems like there are going to be more boxes on this side. So, of course, you can climb these areas, which is super cool if you do a little bit of maneuvering. Can we make it to the top? I'm pretty sure we can. There we go. It's not even collision right here, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, if you're really skilled at platforming, you can sort of maneuver around these boxes. So, you know, if you're really good at that sort of platforming, you will definitely be skilled in this map because you can just maneuver around. No one will really expect you coming. I think that shift lock is really useful for that sort of platforming. So, you know, if you have shift lock, that would definitely help you out a little bit. And of course, there is this upper area, which, you know, there's not too much to say about this area in particular, but you can drop down from here. And yeah, very nice map overall. Let's see if I can actually win here because I do have a mission, so it would be very nice if I could win. There we go. We got the victory, so we are going to get tokens for that. So yeah, brand new mythic, brand new map, and there is also a brand new bundle, which we will do in the next episode. We have the oak bundle right here, so that is pretty cool. We're going to buy this in the next episode. But yeah, let's go to the warehouse a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more, you know, equipped with this map. So yeah, once again, I feel like shift lock really helps you to climb these areas. I don't think you need shift lock, but if you have shift lock, equipped, I feel like that sort of helps you, you know, climb this a little bit. Yeah, you definitely don't need it. But again, if you're good at climbing these areas here, I think that will really help you in battle for this map in particular. So yeah, that's just a little bit of gameplay advice, which I don't really provide that often. Everyone's just like, no data, how are you so good at the game? And I really never have that much advice. But yeah, that's a little bit of advice for you guys on that map. You can do a little bit of platforming and sort of maneuver around the boxes. Anyway guys, let us talk about this brand new mythic, the Beam Core. So once again, this seems to replace Wind Elemental, so big rip to the elementals. If you have those, be sure to hold on to them, because these are going to be very, very rare in the future. But let us talk about the Beam Core. So right now you're probably wondering, no data, what should I go for? Should I go for the Beam Core, or should I go for the Sunbringer? Which is the best knife to go for? And me personally, I know that Beam Core is going to be a very, very hyped mythic, but in my personal opinion, I think that you should go for the Summer Case right now. I feel like that is the better thing to go for. The Beam Core is a brand new mythic, so it is going to be pretty hyped. However, do keep in mind, the Beam Core is here to stay, guys. This is going to be in the Elite Case for a very, very long time. Whereas the Summer Case, this is a limited time case. This case is going to go away in the future. So in my personal opinion, you should go for the Summer Case, because this is a limited time case. These are going to be unobtainable and rare in the future. So you should probably go for this case while you still can. But once this case is gone, you can definitely go for the Elite Case and try to get that Beam Core. So yeah, the Beam Core, at the time of this recording, it does not have a value quite yet, but I would imagine that the Beam Core would start of a value around 15 exotics, maybe 20, I don't know, that's being kind of generous. But yeah, the Beam Core is going to be pretty good in the future, because it is a brand new mythic, and nobody really has it yet, you know, it's pretty rare just because of that, because nobody really has it yet. It's a brand new mythic, everyone kind of wants it at the moment. But later on, guys, the Beam Core is going to drop, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of people are going to be unboxing the Elite Case. So slowly but surely, you know, a lot of people are going to end up unboxing this Beam Core. So there's going to be more and more of them over time. So eventually it's not really going to be as rare. The demand for it is going to drop because it's not really going to be new anymore. So yeah, it's going to drop in value over time. I'm honestly surprised that the Onyx hasn't really dropped at all. In my personal opinion, I think the Onyx should really drop to about 10 exotics or so. And I feel like that's where the Beam Core is going to eventually end up in value. You know, it is going to be good at first, but I think it is going to drop to around 10, maybe below 10. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is a very cool knife overall. Again, the color for it is very fitting for me, so it is very good that I was able to trade for this knife pretty early on. And yeah, this is just a super, super cool knife. It is very fun to use in my opinion, so hopefully you guys will get it soon. You know, some of you guys unboxed it. That is absolutely great. Congratulations to you. If you have to trade for it, don't trade too much. I wouldn't trade any more than 15 exotics. If you're trading more than 15 exotics, then that seems like a bit much. Obviously, don't trade anything unobtainable. Do not give any of these dreams here. Do not give any of the elementals, because these have recently become unobtainable, so it would be very bad to trade those. I wouldn't give anything like Frizenda or Ice Ancient, because those are also unobtainable. So yeah, just be careful when trading for this brand new Beam Core, because do keep in mind it is going to drop in value. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. Once again, brand new mythic in the Elite Case, brand new map. The elementals have become unobtainable, and in the next episode, we are going to buy the brand new Oak Bundle, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and those are the things that YouTube people do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.